Hey, what is up, everybody? We are with our, for right now, final no return video. Um, hmm, should we do grounded? Let's do grounded. Yeah, we're gonna be taking a break from these for a while, just so I don't get tired of them. You know, doing something for so long, you just get doing it daily. Well, I did take some breaks in between, so it wasn't really daily, but um. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the part one grounded runs. Um, yeah, because I don't really know what else. I mean, I could do speed runs of part one, I guess. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm not the best at those.
We're coming for you!
Follow me. Coming.
Whoa! Here! On the left!
One die. Well, we got some over here. Where at? Jesus. Lev, can you get that one? Ah, shit. It didn't last that long. Horrible. Alright. Do we do grounded? Or survivor? Let's go ahead and try survivor. Yeah, let's do Ellie.
Rad.
Right? So no, so. You know, I am really upset with the way they're doing HBO's The Last of Us. I don't understand why they cannot film this year, or why they didn't already start having it filming now and get it out by next year. I'm not understanding that. You know?
Okay.
Stalkers. Yep. I see you. Nice, okay. Now we are on Survivor. That wasn't too bad. So far. Yeah, but I just don't understand the whole 2-year thing. Like, especially with the way you left where you had to leave off with this season, which I understood why you had to leave off that way. Oh my god. But if you know where you're gonna leave off, why not hurry up and start, getting it out a little sooner? Like, no, 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 no. It doesn't make any sense to me. You want to you keep that full head of steam that you had. I think that's what held it back this season a little bit. That space in between season 1, it's just different. I mean, we obviously knew that. Nice. That the show wasn't going to be like the game.
Gotcha.
Because the game is just miles and miles ahead of the show. And I really hope that the show is making, a lot of the haters of the game, specifically the second game, see and appreciate that game more. Because how they paced it and all that was really hard to do, and they had some trouble, but they did a good job with what they wanted to do. And I hope people see that a little bit more now. But yeah, I don't understand the whole 2-year thing. By the end of it, I think, with the way they're headed, if they keep going this route, Fallout is going to be a better video game adaptation to TV than The Last of Us. Oh, mystery encounter. Who's the boss? Oh, the arcade bloater. Great. Because Fallout, that first season, which Fallout kind of had it a little bit easier. I'm not making excuses for The Last of Us or stuff, but to me, it's harder for somebody to adapt a game like The Last of Us if they're basing it off the story of Joel and Ellie. You have expectations to meet. Okay, people know they're not going to come in there closed-minded like you want them to, or you don't want them. They're not going to come into the show watching the show open-minded. They expect Joel and Ellie. And if you don't give them that, they're going to be a little upset. Fallout, they went their own, they did their own story. It's set in the world of Fallout, but it's its own story. And that's, I don't know, The Last of Us, whenever Neil Druckmann said, oh shoot. Okay, yeah, I'm screwed. I'm not gonna win this.
think I heard her. I'll go check it out.
Whenever Neil said, The Last of Us is a story about Joel and Ellie.
Spotted! Over here!
No, no. No, don't you. Did I get it? Hello, we're glitched. What is going on? I think I just glitched no return. Okay, well that's great. Are you kidding me? Cause I did it the last second? It was mirror mode. That's what it was. It was a stupid ass mirror mode. Okay. Now you're making me mad. You have got to be kidding me. I captured it. You have got to be kidding me. Well, there goes that run. No, it didn't fail. I was doing good on that one. Try it again. Anyway, whenever Neil Druckmann said that The Last of Us was Joel and Ellie's story, kind of backed himself into a corner. Especially whenever he made The Last of Us. I still think it's about Joel and Ellie, but whenever he brought Abby and Lev into the mix, you know, it's their story now too. I mean, you got all these important characters. You shouldn't have said The Last of Us was Joel and Ellie's story. One, people are going to use that against you later down the road, whenever it's clearly not.
We know you're here.
Damn.
I mean, The Last of Us. I mean, in the title, it's.
It's her! Right over here!
Oh shit! Come on. Don't you dare!
Get up! Easy, take it easy!
I mean, The Last of Us it's pretty much in the title itself. Not just two people. Please don't kill me. I don't have a health kit. I'm screwed. Ooh. Don't push in. Leave me alone.
Let us get away.
my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesus. The Last of Us could be about, you know, there was a rumor back in 2016, 2017 about, man, it might have been 2018, about The Last of Us being set in, like a story being set in, like France, I think. If I remember correctly, I don't know if anybody else read that. But I thought, you know, you don't have to go. Oh. It just doesn't have to be Joel and Ellie. Okay? Naughty Dog is capable of making very good games, very compelling stories. They could have went another route. I don't like this. So I think they should have done. I think they should have went. Now this is just the, you know, Joel and Ellie story. Part 2. I think it should have had to deal with her. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I think it should have went with another Joel and Ellie tale, you know, going to maybe have everything happen with Joel and Ellie, like throughout the flashbacks that we have in part 2. You know, it can happen throughout the game. Are you f***ing kidding me? You cannot miss those shots.
Move up!
Saw them duck over there.
Have that happen throughout the game, and
Where'd they go? Form a grid.
their relationship
Somewhere.
continuously get worse. But at the same time, have these little story bits where Abby and her crew infiltrate Jackson, like become a part of that community, like really get the revenge and have it shock everybody. You know, where are these freaking people at? Right there.
They're gone.
Over here!
And then at the end of the game, spoiler alert, have, oh no. Did you just see that? That was pretty cool. Then at the end of the game, spoiler alert, have Abby kill Joel. You know, all that. And then, oh no. And then part 3 be about revenge, you know? Because to me, I think part 2 and the end of part 2 is a pretty sad ending. Which I think the world of The Last of Us, you know, not everybody's gonna get a happy ending.
Behind the counter! Get around them!
I got 2 bullets, and I missed. Jesus, I'm dead. How? Jesse, can you... What are you doing? Oh my God, dude. This is another reason why we're gonna take a break from these, because I suck. But anyway, let's just go moderate. Maybe we can go as old Joel. Last run. But anyway, to see that Joel and Ellie's relationship, for my part too, deteriorate
Let's get moving.
over the whole game and get worse, you know, from everything she finds out about her, like being pretty much the only one, and what he did in Salt Lake, and then at the end of that game, have Abby kill him, and then, you know, waiting an extended period of time for the third game to see what happens, because then she goes on her revenge tour, and then pretty much ends up alone. But I don't think she's alone. I think she went back to Jackson, rekindled her relationship with Dina, because we all seen that bracelet. We all seen that bracelet, Ellie, walking into that house. Ain't fooling nobody. But to me, that would have been the better route, because I had no idea how they're gonna go.
We're under fire! It came from that way!
I have no idea where they could go with the story now. I honestly think it could be it. I mean, what's the reason you have to make a part 3 now? Yeah, it could have to do with Ellie's immunity and making a cure, but why now? If they make a part 3, there's one thing, and one thing only I want from that game. Because I think it'll be about redemption. Okay. Oh, Jesus, that was a horrible shot. I mean, part 1 was about love. Part 2 is about hate. There's got to be a redemption arc. And I'm not just saying for Ellie. I'm not just saying for Abby. Joel needs to get his redemption too, in a way. And by that is... Oh, that was nice. Everything he did at Salt Lake was for good reasoning. He knew that. And they need to come out with it. What I mean by that, I think that, you know, Ellie should try. If Ellie was, you know, like say Abby, because I think they made it to Catalina Island, and I think there are more fireflies, and I think they are going to try to make a cure. If Ellie was given the opportunity to try to make a cure, I think she would take it. She would try to give up her life and all that. But say she gives up her life for a cure. It doesn't work. That's a sad ending. But we also know that Joel did the right thing and gave her a longer life. Gave her time with Dina and JJ before she did give up her life to try to save humanity. But guess what? It didn't work. So what he did was right. That gives him some redemption, I guess. Maybe a little different than that. You know, I'm no story writer. Oh my god. And obviously I don't play The Last of Us. You see that shit?
Bitch.
Oh, it's melee. I'm not wasting ammo. Come on. Now, when you gonna swing that thing? Oh, okay. My turn.
God damn.
Anyway, that's the only thing I want. As a die-hard Last of Us fan, Joel needs his redemption for the biggest choice in gaming history. Because to me, that is the biggest. That choice carries the most weight amongst any other choice in any other video game. He doomed the world for saving Ellie. He couldn't save him, Sarah, but he saved Ellie. He wasn't making that mistake twice. Wasn't really a mistake, but you know what I'm trying to say. That's what makes part one so special. And another thing I wish they would do with The Last of Us, give us a Tommy and Joel prequel. Those 20 years. You did 20 years for a reason. Okay. And I don't even want to play as Joel. I want to play as Tommy. I ain't doing no mirror mode. Nope. But yeah, I want to play as Tommy. And see all the hateful things Joel did. But this is why I'm sitting here playing their game and they're making them. You know? Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I see your legs. Oh my god, you're still alive.
Damn!
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, there was more? Didn't see him. Why they haven't capitalized on the Tommy and Joel prequel, I have no idea. Because one, I mean, on the PS5, that game would look amazing. Get to go back, maybe see Boston at the end of the game. You know, start out as soon as the day after Sarah dies. You know, something like that. Oh my god. They both stalkers? I think they are. They're both hiding behind the same damn fridge. Oh, no they're not. Okay. I can't get there.
Damn!
Oh, yeah, can't dodge. Run! You... Oh my god! Okay. You know, I know there's a lot of hateful people out there, but I am kind of excited. With the Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. You know, it was. I was intrigued by the trailer because, well, that and the rumors of what the game could entail. Because they said that they were inspired by Neil Druckmann was really inspired by Elden Ring, and you could definitely see that whenever he was playing it. Because I mean, he's posting on his Twitter, 3 or 4 times a day about Elden Ring. But they're inspired by Elden Ring. What I didn't like about that trailer, was the product placement. They had Porsche. They had
Okay.
I'm pretty. Did they have a Sony DVD player or something? I can't. There was like 4 or 5 things of brands that was placed throughout the trailer. I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all because one, it felt to me like it's kind of like how with like WWE right now. Okay, Vince McMahon never wanted any sponsors in the ring or in on it, because it was sacred square. And there was more to that. I can't remember everything that I read, but Triple H, which Triple H is doing a fantastic job, I think, so far. But he's got sponsors everywhere on the turnbuckles. He's got like 9 or 10 sponsors on the mat. On the ladder, they just had Money in the Bank. There was sponsors. Excuse me. There was sponsors on the ladder. I don't like that. You're kind of pretty much selling out. They gotta pay you money. But I didn't like that about the trailer. I don't know. Can I not pick that up? I don't know if they're doing that to make money while making the game, or how that works. I don't make games, so I don't know. I just didn't like the product placement. A little excessive. Now, if it's like that in the final game, who knows? Might be totally different. But I don't expect to see that game for a while. I don't think it's going to come out in 2026. Naughty Dog has put out a game at the end of the PS3's life cycle, a game at the end of the PS4's life cycle. They're both The Last of Us. Okay. And I think they'll do it at the end of the PS5's life cycle, too. And I think it'll be the Heretic Prophet. Because I think the rumor is, which we all know Sony, if the PlayStation 6 and the new Xbox will come out in 2027, it'll be in November, right before the holidays, so that way they make their money. So Intergalactic will come out around July of that year. Maybe August. Ooh, yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, we'll do that too. Yeah, whatever, they're working on another game, but I'm not getting my hopes up for it being The Last of Us Part 3. I will not get my hopes up. Capture. Ooh. Hold out. Assault. In the garage bloater. Let's go. That way. Increased enemy health and speed. Oh, yeah. Where are they at? Should I just go with the... Whoa, I thought I just died.
You got it!
Yeah, Cole, come on. Whoa, what did you get over there? Oh, you... See you, bud. No, you don't. Hurry up, please. Nice. Yeah, I hate how long video games take to come out now. Especially Naughty Dog. They've been very, very slow lately. Hmm. Yeah, well, wait, I ain't gonna do that yet. Here we go, mystery encounter. Oh no. Assault. I'm not very good at this map. Mm-mm.
We're gonna find you.
Oh, I know. You already know where I'm at. Yep, see, this is exactly what I'm saying. I need to get to higher ground. Ooh. Okay, when are you? Why are we lining up? Okay, nope, I'm not done here. I might be done here. I don't think I can get that quick. Oh, I did. Nice. We're getting it, we're getting it. Oh no, I kinda wanna stay back here. They know exactly where I'm at. Shotgun, what?
Coming for you.
Okay, you, Jesus Christ. Okay, nope, not down here. See ya. Jesus, that was intense. Yeah, that's what I needed. Shotgun ammo. Oh, there was a shiv or a blade right there. Oh yeah, I need that. Why not? Good to go. Yep, good to go. Alright. Garage bloater with Jesse one last time. Jesse Joel. Joel Jesse. JJ. Watch his name not even be that. It'd be like Jalapeno Jim or something. Jesse, where you at, dude? Why am I jumping over the car? Holy crap. Holy crap. Where's Jesse at? You missed. Quit hitting me with that stuff. Come fight me like a man. Jeez, I'm gonna die. Ooh. Time to go. Come on, buddy. Did I just kill that thing? Holy crap. Jesse, come down. Hey, last shot coming up. No, Shiv. Jesus. There it is. Our last run complete. For now. For now. And we ended it with an S. That was nice. Oh, ended with that. Ooh, Gustavo. Alright. That is our final no return run for now. We might pick up no return later down the road. For right now, I'm either gonna I'm gonna go to The Last of Us Grounded Part 1, or Factions. One of the two. Because I've never beat, well, I haven't beat the remake part 1 on Grounded. So we could do that. Maybe not with my skill set, but we could try. And I might do some factions. I love factions. Used to play it all the time. But I hope you enjoyed this series. This won't be the last one. There will be more. But just taking a break from it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I appreciate you all. And we'll see you in the next one.